My name is Musa Kwabaram. I'm the Chief Technical Officer of EcoGrid Electric Limited, a company registered in Nigeria. A company who is trying to revolutionize shared grid of renewable energy systems. So what EcoGrid is trying to accomplish is to give energy access to rural communities where people can share a system, and our technology is there to manage the whole grid efficiently, making sure that there's equity. Everyone gets a fair share of the system. So currently we have 4 households running on this one grid. This is house 1. We named our houses participant 1. This is another participant, the 3rd participant. We have the 4th participant over there. Yeah, and the last participant, which is participant 2, is at the back of participant house 1. What we're trying to do is we have a centralized system where we call it a host, where all our equipment are installed. Then from that point, we distribute to the other participants. To simplify how our grid system works, right? So imagine NEPA, for example, a Kanji Dam, a power generating station where power is generated and distributed, right? So here is our mini power generation. We call it a nano grid, a very small grid where more people, or should I say a few numbers of people, can share a particular grid to have access to electricity. And this household is what we call the host, where all our equipment are installed. As you can see the solar panels here. And inside this house, there's a power room that is dedicated for other equipment like the batteries, the inverters, and other important electrical components that make the grid functional. Come with me, let me show you our powerhouse. We have a 6 kV 48-volt inverter installed here, a great inverter. We also have 400 amp hours, 100 amp hours for the 8-volt battery, lithium-ion battery to be specific. And we have our monitoring gadget. This is our gateway, one of the technologies we built that ensures that this energy sharing system works. It does remote monitoring and grid monitoring. So we know from this gadget we can remotely on our own back end know what is going on the system. We know what's coming from the PV. We know what the household, the houses, all the households are consuming, and we get statistical data on daily energy consumption and usage and other important parameters that make sure that the grid continues to work efficiently and continues to serve the household. So basically, we have the system. The system is entirely connected to the internet remotely, so wherever we are in the world, we can remotely reach out to the system, query the system for information, important information. The system also sends information back to our server on a continuous basis, so that we use those informations to make sure that the grid keeps working and delivering the service that has been designed for. We ensure that there's air coming in from the outside into the house to keep the temperature down, right? Also, aside that, we also have a set temperature sensor here attached that is monitoring the temperature of this power room, to ensure that it does not go above our set threshold, which is dangerous to the house. Also, we have our breakers here for individual household that the participants that are connected to the grid. If there's an overshot circuit from their own end, these breakers here will trip in order not to cause any fire hazard. Our systems are fully protected with every system. Also, our inverter has active cooling. It has fans both at the top and at the bottom, where air freely moves in and out of the inverter. Our smart meter, it's connected to the internet. It's bi-directional. We can talk to it. It can send the message back to us. So this is what manages individual households connected to the grid. Our payments and everything is done through this meter. All the houses connected to this grid has their own smart meter, and this Wi-Fi extender is one sending Wi-Fi connectivity. That's the internet access to all of them. So one internet access being shared amongst the households. Also, we've ensured that for security of our solar systems and the houses we power, we've installed CCTV cameras too, that are remotely viewed to make sure that we know what's going on our site. So we have one here and the other one at this strategic position there.
Yeah, the benefit I think is huge, considering the fact that in Nigeria of today, it's very hard for you to get even 12 hours of light, but this one is just 24 hours running and nothing disturbs it, so it's been very helpful. And ever since we started using the EcoGrid Electric, it's incomparable. That's just the summary. It's incomparable. Since January, it's been very tough, but EcoGrid did not allow us to feel the impact.
Mr. Idowu Bukola is a wonderful innovation, and I was surprised when they brought it to us. I was like, is it possible? But to God be the glory. I'm a living witness of the whole thing, at least. With the little time, it's over 2 months now I've been using it. No, I can't compare it to any other thing. Even the so-called the Band-Aid. This one is even more than Band-Aid. I'm surprised because we have flights 24 hours in a day. And we use this to power everything we have in the house, the washing machine, the freezer, the TV, even the ironing of the clothes. This is superb. Initially, when we are running a generator, I know how much I pay on fuel. But with this, no. Having lights, I've not seen it like this in Nigeria. Having lights in 24 hours, and we are able to power everything in the house. I know, this is awesome.